time for some barefooting and some hammock camping. Let's get it. Well, I have to admit, this is a double-edged sword. I have been really looking forward to this, but also a little worried about my fitness. But this will be a good test. We'll see how we're doing. I'll tell you, that darn sand is hot. Oh yeah, I am home. Definitely feels like home. See some camp set up on the other side of this pond here. I don't know if that's our guys or not. I don't think so. Oh, I thought y'all were at the other place over there. Guess that is our guys. All right, we found the boys. Hey, hey. All right, well, I think I found us a spot here. Had to do a little cleaning, but I'm gonna put up between this tree and this one right back here. And so our other spot is compromised. The water is so low out here, there's no water over there now, so the guys decided to pick this other spot where we've got the pond right here behind us, plenty of water, and we're way off of the trail and everything, so that should be good. We got plenty of little fat lighter stumps. I'm going to show you how to find some fat lighter here in just a little while. Sometimes I get to thinking that, you know, it's just common knowledge that everybody knows how to find fat lighter. And then I sometimes get reminded that maybe it's not so common knowledge and some people don't know how to do it. So here in a little bit, I'm going to show you how to find some. And tonight, I'm sure we'll have a little fire or something, a little get together with all the guys. So now I got to try to get this place set up. It can be a chore to get set up sometimes, but sometimes it's as easy as just like that. Everything's up and it started raining. Oh well, we got everything set up. We're dried in now. We're good to go. I guess you could say this rain is my fault, because about 5 minutes prior to the rain, I said to the other guys, we're supposed to get some rain, aren't we? My fault. I jinxed us. But that's okay. It's going to be a good time. Well, it's funny. This weekend, I decided I was just going to bring my little firebox to cook on. I'd do everything with the little fire. And of course, it starts raining. Everything's wet. But that's okay. I think we're going to still be able to get it done. I'm going to go around here real quick. I want to show you how to find fat lighter or lighter pine, depending on what you want to call it, in stumps in the ground. So if you're in a pine forest like I am out here, when a pine tree dies or gets struck by lightning or stuff like that, the sap will all run down, and a lot of times it will just turn the roots, the stump, into just a giant resinous hard piece of fat lighter. Well, all the soft wood will rot away, but that resinous piece will stay there. I'm going to show you that. Hey, what's up guys? Editor Sean here. So, unfortunately, the clip that I'm supposed to use to show you how to find fat lighter in a stump is corrupted and I cannot use it. So, I will make a video coming up just on how to find fat lighter and fix that for you, and then eventually I will link it in this video. So, sorry about that. I'll let you get back to the video.
Pretty good, but you can't not pay attention to it. Right. Almost continually feeding it. What do you do with this? One stream or? No, it's just a temporary. Well, this open, this is the big one. I'm just folded and let it go. Oh, gotcha.
Alright, so our water is almost boiling. So tonight for dinner we're having venison country casserole. The peak refuel. It's looked pretty good. I haven't eaten it yet, or I haven't eaten one of these yet, but it looks really good. And it just takes 8 ounces of water. So I'm assuming we won't put quite 8 ounces in it. We'll see how it does, but looks pretty good. All right, got her all mixed up. I swear it still looks like I put too much water in it, but I didn't even put the full 8 ounces. Tastes pretty good though. All right, well, we're gonna zip this thing up and let it set and see how it tastes. Alright, so tonight for my drink, I've got these little packets, and this is a cherry limeade from Sonic. We're going to try this thing out, see if it's any good. So we're getting water out of the pond here. It actually doesn't taste bad, but it has a smell to me. So I'm going to try the cherry limeade, see if it helps it. Alright, let's see how this is. That's pretty good. It's a little strong. I don't have quite enough water in it, but it's good though. All right, let's try this venison country casserole. It doesn't look the best, I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like almost like cat food, but it's got a good consistency. Yeah, it's really good. See, it's already calling cats in. It's good though. Alright guys, well, we had a awesome time today just hanging out and really enjoyed the little fire tonight and listening to all the bugs and everything. But I am worn out. I'm ready for bed, so I'll see you guys in the morning.
Just for an overnight, you know, stop at it's just a lot of work, man.
Well, had some morning coffee already. This morning for breakfast, I'm just doing some beef jerky. I got some Old Trapper beef jerky. It was a really good night last night. I slept really well. Got up early enough to catch the sunrise this morning, which was nice. But it's funny how loud these frogs are around this pond. This morning it sounded like they were having a frog party out here, belly flopping and stuff. But this is a beautiful little spot out here. We'll see how it goes today though as the sun starts to get up. But hopefully there's a nice breeze. Right now there's a nice breeze going, so I think we'll be kind of hiding from the sun in the shade most of the day. And I don't think we have any rain supposed to be coming today, is there? I don't think so. But what's that?
There is now.
There is now that I said something, yeah, for sure.
Maybe hit the swim
But yeah, so we'll see. It might be a pretty nice day out here. As long as we can kind of find the shade, should be a good time. So if you remember yesterday, I was talking about the pine stumps that are left in the ground, the fat lighter stumps. Eli got a little ambitious this morning and pulled the whole stump up out of the ground. I don't know what he ate for breakfast, but I need to get me some of it. Alright, so we're looking for a little something to do, a project in the shade. I've got a palm prawn. I'm going to make a little basket. So I think I've made a basket in a video before. It's pretty simple. So I'll take this palm prawn, and you can see that I split where it's, all these spots where it's connected, I'll split it all the way down to the center, and then we'll just start weaving it around it and make us a little basket. So we'll see how this works. Too many mistakes to keep going on this thing, and I'm frustrated with it. But as you can see, it's all webbed together, and I could take this back apart and start over, but I'm not interested. I'm already frustrated with it. So if you keep going with it and you tie them all together, then you can take this end and bow it around and make a handle out of it. Maybe when I calm down in a little bit, I'll be able to finish this or something, but right now not going to happen. I'm too frustrated with it, but it is possible. Maybe I'll do it in a completely separate video or something and really show you how to do it. So I don't know. I think it's time to find something else to do though. Alright, after giving it a little bit of a break and trying it again, this is what I came up with. So it's not the best basket I ever made, but it will work for a basket. I could, as these guys said, frolic through the woods with this little basket, and I could pick some berries or some flowers or something with it, but it's possible to do, and this is with one little palm prawn. It's a lot of fun, something to practice with. Definitely was a little bit of frustration to start with, but I actually worked through it and made it work, so pretty happy with this little project. I think it's about time for me to find something to eat for lunch, and I got to go get me some water. So we've been dipping water out of the pond out here. I'll show you how we're doing that. So I know some of you are going to say there's no way I would drink that water. But the thing is, I'm going to filter it for one thing. I'm pre-filtering it. But also, this water out here is spring fed. Now it's got a bunch of lily pads on top of it, and it's not like super spring fed, but it definitely is spring fed. So the water is colder than it would be if it was just groundwater. And our buddy Robert made us a little dip pole. So we'll take this, reach out there, and dip some clean water off of the top of it, and filter it, and we got good drinking water. Now there is some particulates in the water, but it's good and clear, and we're going to pre-filter that. And so the pre-filter will get any of that particulates out of it, and then we'll filter it to drink, and we'll be good to go. I know some of you guys are going to be like, I wouldn't drink that without boiling it. I understand, but we've been drinking water out of here for the longest time without boiling it, just filtering it, and it's been fine. So you do you, though. All right, we are full with good clear water. Just like that. Perfectly fine.
As long as you watch the rain and Mark doesn't want to deal with it.
I would definitely like it if it did.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed. Just get up at 5. The car's right there. I could take a walk in the dark with 2 bags worth of shit that I'm not going to use in the morning. Take my jet boil and stuff out.
Alright, so sitting out here doing a little carving just to kill a little time. And my buddy Tampa Jamie gave me this piece of cottonwood bark a while back, and I haven't carved it yet. This is the first time I've ever tried to carve cottonwood bark, and there's a learning curve to it. So I'm having trouble, like every time I'll dig into it and flake, it wants to break a big chunk off of it. So I think I'm going to call it where it's at. But I think the little guy from my first cottonwood bark carving, I think he turned out okay. Pretty happy with it. But I would definitely like to try this some more, but I do need to get some more tools. Like the little V tools and stuff would make it a lot easier. I think I did all of this just with my knife. But I enjoyed it. The cottonwood bark is a lot softer.
You know,
but it killed me. Every time I would get like a good, nice spot, it would chip off. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it though. I think I'm going to call it right here.
Pine trees and
So we've been getting water out of the pond, and that's fine. But we're going to go over here and set us up a water catchment off of the tarp. And when that rain comes, if it comes, we're going to catch us some water. We'll still have to filter it or boil it, but we'll get us some rainwater. Now we've got the tarp set up on a pretty good pitch, and it angles down to this corner. So I took some paracord and wrapped it around there where it'll catch that running off, and it'll run right down into my stainless steel Nalgene bottle, and that'll help us catch some rainwater. think I picked the wrong place to put my water bottle. I should have put it under that spot. That was a good rain. After it stopped raining now, I can clean up and dry off and put my change of clothes on. I brought a change of clothes, so why not go ahead and take advantage of it and cool off and get cleaned up all at one time. I don't mind a rainstorm like this. There wasn't a ton of like lightning and stuff like that, so I don't mind this kind of storm. Plus I'm getting plenty of fresh rainwater. This is all right. For your life.
Absolutely.
Oh, here you go.
Well, it is almost time for dinner, so the rain is pretty much gone. I'm still in my wet clothes. I haven't dried myself off and everything yet, but got some water heating up, some rainwater. And for dinner tonight, I'm going to do the Alpine Air home style chicken pot pie. I think I've had this one before. It's pretty good, but we're going to try it out and see how it goes. So that was a nice rainstorm earlier. It did kind of cool everything off, and I do feel a lot cleaner now. At least it didn't like lightning and thunder and stuff real bad. So now it's just try to make it through the night when the mosquitoes come out. That's going to be the tough part probably.
That's good. She got a lot of He is semi-rescue.
Alright guys, so we got the dinner done. This is the home style chicken pot pie. Give this a taste. Everything looks like it rehydrated good. It actually looks really good. It has a good taste to it. If it had a little salt and pepper, it'd be better. And the green peas are still a little crunchy, but other than that, it's really, really good. I think it's gonna be delicious. This is the Alpine Air. So I was walking down here and looking at the eyes on the water, and there's a bunch of them. So let's walk down here real quick and see if we can get you to see any with the camera. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a set of eyes right through there. Right there is a set of eyes. There. Oh. See if we can get it to move. But way out there, another set of eyes. I don't know if you can see any of this, but there's two more sets of eyes right over there. Yep, there, that one right there is moving. He's kind of small. He's a little one. But he just went up to the edge of the grass right there. I don't think you can see him. But yeah, there is quite a few gators out here in this pond. Well, good morning. I slept really good last night. After I got to sleep, it took me a little while to get to sleep, but we stayed up pretty late last night too. So I slept good though. It was nice and cool in the morning, and it was the perfect weather to just strip down to your skivvies and sleep in the hammock in just like a pair of underwear. And after that rain yesterday evening or afternoon, it definitely helped cool the place off. But I had a lot of fun. I always have a good time hanging out with my buddies here, you know, and this was no exception to that. We had a great time. It was neat last night. I hope that the footage that I got shows up, but it was neat last night seeing all those gators out there in the pond. They're small, little bitty gators, but it was still neat. But like all good trips, we have come to the end, so now it's time to pack up and get ready to get out of here. And that's the part that I like the least about this, is having to pack up and put everything back away. Especially this morning, everything's damp, and it ain't like I can just toss it all in the back of the Jeep and go. I've got to pack it away because it's all got to go in the pack. So, oh well. It was a great time, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I cannot wait till fall, though. That campfire was nice last night, but you know, a fall campfire where it's cool and you're actually using the fire to warm up, it's just always a little better. But it'll get here eventually. Alright, so we got the site all cleaned up, got the pack on, time to head out. Yep, well, here we go, back to the real world, I guess. right, guys, so we have made it back. This has been an awesome trip. I really had a good time. I always have a good time hanging out with my buddies and stuff, you know that. But this has been a really, really good trip. It wasn't as far of a hike as I was thinking it was going to be. We hiked to a different location this time, which is fine. But I really felt like I did good. So I'm happy with that. But we're going to keep pushing on that and keep building ourselves up and getting in a little better shape. I'm feeling better already though, so I'm really happy about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it that big thumbs up for me. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down there and ring that notification bell so you get notified next time we put out a video. You can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. I hope you guys get out and have an adventure. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you next week.